Do you know who it is? Or you second guessing? This ain't no Western, 'cause we playing in the Big East. And if you still don't know who I am, I put it to you like this, with no question. Beneficence is like coolers of black fines. Hip-hop I redefine. Yes, the drama I'm on be stunning, light-headed dimes. This kid stopped me and asked what type of stuff you want. Said the mic at the show, Negro, and I was gone. See me later on, now all respect due. Cop the cassette and t-shirt at the venue. I know what I've been through. Regulate the fake earthquake, your chest till stress alleviate. Nobody to mediate, only the best clashes. Survival of the fittest, strictly teach the masses. Spin the vinyl, lyrical vehicle. Compress the digital, reverb for vocals. The total outcome, contents for album. Sell a couple of thousand, now I'm ghetto platinum. Then throw it back at them, in October to grab them. To follow up in July with a single to jab them. Contents under pressure. Not even no badness, you know what I'm saying? Word up, Beneficence. The cool man. I gotta leave the weapon now to keep these new jacks stepping. Cook 'em under pressure, riding up throughout the selector. Hip-hoppers flock to the streets like it's raining beats, so unique. Status better than vanity in the 80s, man, you try to play me, I bite back with rhyme rabies. Get rid of your whole litter, fight back with crimes maybe. Why you crying, lady? You know the pressure don't faze me. Well, love to my man out in Atlanta, GA, Frank Ned A. We tag team partners like in the relay. Whatever we say demands an instant replay. My vocals the Lord, check my imposter DJ. Contents under pressure. Yeah. Coming from the bricks, baby. For the 9-double. Word up, Beneficence. Hold the fort down for the underground sound. Word up. Take this straight to the streets. Contents under pressure. Yes, I reminisce when I was fun on the weekend, chillin' with some fellas that was mentally weakened. But money and material that struck them at some point, but let a sucker run up at gunpoint. Up, now you're my sidekick, walking in fly kicks. Look at all these suckers who we thought we was fly with. No time to sob, better get me a job. I'll be living reality while you're playing the role of God, which can be stripped when living life as a counterfeit.
Shit, you mean to tell me I be losing my chick?
Where does she live?
Cross town and she ain't catching no transit.
Shaft on your behalf, I'm that brother to laugh. I knew she'd get you for your cash, but treated you like trash. When I was a youth, I was settled for a moped. Lines to kick the girls weren't quiet by cokeheads. My game was hype without no wheels of fortune. My price was right, cause the lyrics I was tossing. Females try to figure me out, but little do they know, if I ain't reading books, I'm in the studio. Wisdom I digest and putting back in my raps. Don't pat me on my back, cause tracks always come out fat. As for the non-black who kept Asiatics back, one racial slur and the head of be cracked. So the choice is left to you, don't be a fake crew. Ain't no respect kicking from this heel of the shoe. You gained the rep for the respectless. So check this, cause I'm not the one that looks some point. You know who I am, even after 5 joints.
Yeah, Beneficence, you know we'll never act but when we get on board, you know we'll hook you up.
Years went by, they never looked me up, but I don't give a damn about that. Cause what MC can physically make hands clap and rock the show with the support of a scaffold. Keep a scandalous punk stiff, bewildered and baffled. Out of all of this, I'm saying remember this. In the mouth of a fool, a proverb is useless. Cause I got something more than just a sucker MC rap. I'm stepping on the scene in a stale pair of jeans at philosophizing temperatures you cannot adapt. So wherever I lay, you know the streets is known as home. Universally, I'm holding my own. Testing the Suckas
Brevity. How long can he withstand this, man? I remain alone with no kickstand. Not by choice, but I chose to rejoice with no Rolls Royce. I plan to uplift with no hoist, completely surrounded with negative roads to follow. But my brain ain't hollow. In front of me a sucker which I knew wouldn't last long. He should've followed the Beneficence platform, a way of life just for the people who's righteous. Bust us if we catch the motherfucker, he's nutless. But then again, I can sit back and act refined. It takes about a second for me to write a dope rhyme that I let shine. So catch me next time, brother, and don't be bothered by the brevity of a sucker. Beneficence is definitely in the air, polluting your mind with positivity. Absorb it quick, since in the 90s common sense is at an all-time low. So here we go. I'm an artist, a stunner, so won't you give me what I got coming up too foul? No, a hostile lifestyle, something where I can benefit. Maybe a little skit, if Jack don't want to hit, I rake in my legit. It's really not my fault, the stores got beat. Since the cameras is cheap, I really had a receipt. I wouldn't call myself a villain, cause I don't wear cake. Whatever's there I would take, then me and Rock had to break. First plan my escape, cause I would never wait. About 2.5 minutes, then a crime was committed, that's how we did it. And every scam ran correct, cause never in my life did I have to put my man in check. Song sense so smoothly, satisfying and groovy. But since I'm black, I've translated the fact. Dope is my stat, upper most of my rank. On the weekends I'm tanking, I would like to thank the red and the wool, cause men are dragging his bull. But through the week, living foul with seats. My mind to release raps and come up with beat fast. And steadying up facts, I'm black, so don't sleep black. Just uphold while I confirm and give support. Everything I told you on burn, cause it's important. Knowledge I bring forth, just capture it. Save it and put it aside, you rap the kid. Then come back again and get another hit from my list of hits. Then get my pen and pick mysterious skills from a non-commercial misfit. I'm beating boys by banging bricks quick. Straight in their heads, then watch it rise like a biscuit. I'm serving you a plate of a brown skin, brother. Make that main dish meatless with the boneless fish. Wrapped in a cheese cover, so want your pucker. You ashy lips, kiss this. I'm laughing at the fools who are dismissed in my hostile lifestyle. In my hostile lifestyle, suckers went out quick. In any condition or position, they got their bump kicked swiftly. And with the quickness, what's with the questions? Who are you to tell me to stop busting? As if I don't know what enough is. I pause and then bring out the crutches. Chumps are being left with no option for death, being put to rest, and the casket is best. But in the meantime, knowledge itself was important to me, especially when the cold facts hit me. That 1/3 of my brothers are rotting in penitentiary. So dig, since I wasn't being no guinea pig, I got out the books and still took a swig without the crime though, cause I wasn't doing no time, yo. I said to myself, damn, that'd be whacked if I was being held captive, man. Right about there, my brain was made thoroughly to settle down with a lady that wasn't ugly. One out to hug me, help me in a crisis. And I don't need you if you're rolling the dices. Cause man, baby, you got bad as Uncle Sam. Take over my land and want some money in your hand. But like Uncle Sam, you're abstract. I can't adapt to that crap, so expect to slack in my hostile lifestyle. Reminisce when I was fun on the weekend, chillin' with some fellas that was mentally weakened by money and material that struck them at some point, but let a sucker run up at gunpoint. Up, now you're my sidekick, walking in fly kicks. Look at all these suckers who we thought we was fly with. No time to sigh, better get me a job. I'll be living reality while you're playing the role of God, which can be stripped when living life as a counterfeit.
Shit, you mean to tell me I be losing my chick?
Where does she live?
Across town and she ain't catching no transit.
Shaft on your behalf, I'm that brother to laugh. I knew she'd get you for your cash and treat you like trash. When I was a youth, I was settled for a moped. Lines to kick the girls weren't quiet by cold cats. My game was hype without no wheels of fortune. My price was right cause the lyrics I was tossing. Females try to figure me out, but little do they know, if I ain't reading books, I'm in the studio. Wisdom I digest and put it back in my rap. Don't pat me on my back cause tracks always come out fat. As for the non-black who kept Asiatics back, one racial slur and the head of be cracked. So the choice is left to you, don't be a fake crew. Ain't no respect kicking from the heel of the shoe. You gained the rep for the respectless, so check this. Cause I'm not the one that looks and points. You know who I am, even after 5 joints.
Yeah, Beneficence, you know we never act, but when we get on board, you know we'll hook you up.
Years went by, they never looked me up, but I don't give a damn about that. Cause what MC can physically make hands clap and rock the show with the support of a scaffold. Keep a scandalous punk stiff, bewildered and baffled. Out of all of this, I'm saying remember this. In the mouth of a fool, a proverb is useless. Cause I got something more than just a sucker MC rap. I'm stepping on the scene in a stale pair of jeans that philosophizing temperatures you cannot adapt. So wherever I lay, you know the streets is known as home. Universally, I'm holding my own. Testing the Suckas Brevity, how long can you withstand this? Man, I remain alone with no kickstand. Not by choice, but I chose to rejoice with no Rolls Royce. I plan to uplift with no hoist, completely surrounded with negative roads to follow. But my brain ain't hollow. In front of me a sucker which I knew wouldn't last long. He should've followed the Beneficence platform, a way of life just for the people who's righteous. Bust this if we catch the motherfucker, he's nutless. But then again, I can sit back and act refined. It takes about a second for me to write a dope rhyme that I let shine. So catch me next time, brother, and don't be bothered by the brevity of a sucker.
then you know how you can get yours straight.
They say exposure is the best way to bring situations to light. Therefore, temperatures must always remain rigid. I usually turn the mic out when I stress this type of psyche. Discussing what's necessary, my stripes like Nike. In position to lead, got on my black fatigue. People come and gather round like a string of some bees. Well, some of these MCs need major correction. I'm into the science, why you manifest the sports section. Who you betting? These lyrics is official. Authenticity is the realness of an MC. I keep steady focus, but hocus pocus on you. Show these folks what I do, exposing you and your crew. We gotta tighten up society before time's up. Study whatever, but basically know the cut. On any subject, goals be to manifest. On the conquest, come test in the contest. Only if you the best, my tools are dissect. Rigid temperatures will freeze your whole project. All radio stations who profess to love hip-hop should be required to play the hip-hop quotable at least 3 times weekly, so true lyrics can be observed. Watch me bypass some C's like heart surgeries. Don't own a complex, so no need in selling keys. Rigid temperature, cause I'm cool when I enter the air. Conditioning minds to listen to concepts of death from Sunday to Sunday. Dues we pay, kick intellect like Pele. You know you like it when the rhymes come at you with thought. You rhyme on what you know, that's why some artists come short. They never read a book since the 10th grade text, and they ain't planning on it, cause they getting a check. So what's next? Hip-hop becomes stagnant. I take what they do and break it down in a fragment. All R&B acts that use hip-hop for the sole purpose of boosting record sales should be exposed for such pseudo-tactics, and vice versa. I cover topics on the mic, lay it down and say what? Then I raise the level up to keep all your mouth shut. Pinpoint the victim, I research kinetics. Pump my theory out and make sure my law is unleaded. Quoting many hooks from my thick notebooks. Observe and you see, hip-hop is more than Gucci. I use the psychoanalytic approach to mash out what mortars wrote. I'm clearing my throat to proceed to dish out dope. Now I don't know, material type of ego. Triple beamer, the vegetarian leaner, so I guess my body's cleaner. Dealing with the sense, you know the lyrics go quicker. You get the picture, the rigid temperature switcher. All listeners of rigid temperatures will now be expected to take hip-hop more serious and know that it is a culture of DJing, breaking, rhyming, and graffiti. So as we fade up out of here, we make sure that hip-hop does not. Words from the lyrical ologist. Many folks be like, dazzle, cause on the mic I'm not fragile. Make your team shatter, and at the same time pump data. Up on the ladder, peeped your whole stilo. Now you be low with the chit chatter. First glimpse, the true is smart with the art. Since then, dummy, you rinsed your intelligence. I rap against artists like Friction. Baby boy, you gotta listen up to the diction. Yeah, I'm down for peace, but still beat you up. Call me contradicting if you want, with your missing fronts, pump. I write rhymes that liven up perimeters. Get your senator, coroner, or governor. Brothers will still be jail tomorrow as well. Hell, check the spell I release in this way to make your grandmother say, is he rapping for play or is he rapping for take? Please, I rock beats like just ice rock gold teeth. Chris Rock gold tees. New girls rock old weave. The Nikes on my feet, plus police on my back. Got plans to sell records, they think I plan to sell crack. But touch, this and Papa won't be jumping you copper. Lyrics, I love to make fresh daily. And on the culture tip, study my roots like I'm Alex Haley. You rappers barely match up with this rap stuff. Been doing this for way too long for you to catch up. No one got nerve like the martyrs from Jers. I'll be straight up with you. When you see us, take the picture. Ladies, they say Beneficence could get down, but you're wrong, sister, cause I've been chillin' on the underground. It's going down without Mary J, cause in my life I reminisce with wordplay. A lot of these kids don't really know where it's at. They write the corny raps while I flip the style as fat. They
They call me Mr. Sense, cause like money, yo, I be making it. You know this, man, I'm top choice, now who's faking it? Catch so much wreck on your eyes, your crew be calling you recognize. Master new styles, then I connect them like tile. Foes flake off when I prepare for the takeoff. Not even big willies can hold me down when I blast off. And that's because rhymes be sorta dope when I'm saying them. But back to the force that brings my voice and your ears together. Weather got power, but yo, I rhyme in a media shower. Just to prove that the man got groove, I soothe the baby down. Play that beat with the rattling sound. I must admit it, study physics in minutes. What would hip-hop be without beneficence in it? I think a straight up blur, chaotic confusion, sir. Mind you, law and order is essential. What's the SATs without the number 2 pencil? I'm looking far beyond this land through the meadows to see 2 black kids freestyling in the ghettos. Cars are spinning and they surrounded by many women. What cops be causing mad hassles in White Castle. You got some old heads who blast Tila Rock. Fresh was the word you heard on every block. A lot of these kids don't really know where it's at. They write the corny raps while I flip the stylus fat. They call me Mr. Sense, cause like money, you I be making it. You know this, man, I'm top choice, now who's faking it? Hit you with a series of theories and make you walk straight. I contemplate with Imhotep debates. Carry high quality like Supreme Sunoco. Quick feature flash like the Fuji photo. Mr. Sense must convince every last delinquent child to bling out a lesson about my Furious 5 message and leave evidence to my house on the trail. Like them kids with M&Ms for the extraterrestrial. Hotter than July in the county when you ain't got bail. Word to Heavy D, who got soul for real? Super C beats appeal like Geronimo Pratt Trout. You need to stop fronting and cool out in the background. All you players who profess to have plenty, bring your pretty penny to the brick city. I got kids that respect me like the stereo cult leader. They can follow, but I ain't buying no sneakers. Now lyrics are bring it, let R&B don't sing it. Mesmerize minds with these trifling lines, giving you the unforgettable King Cole poetic soul. You know what I'm saying? No one can stop it. Rock Alaskans to the tropic, then make it greater by standing on the equator. A lot of these kids don't really know where it's at. They write the corny raps while I flip the stylus fat. They call me Mr. Sense, cause like money, you I be making it. You know this, man, I'm top choice, now who's faking it?
Word up. DJ, producer, Mr. C on the track. Word up, you know where it's really at. To my peeps and jurors who got nerve, freestyles from Beneficence. I'm out, my man I sent. Sense. Whatever, baby. Yeah.
I blow the spot and burst. Many freestyles, they be the worst. Notice I come prepared. These battles are never fair. Come against this man and brutally meet your end. Lyrics flow deep like plasma within. Beats harder than arteries clogged. Beat the head nod. Styles to tell like the Brick City car wash. Ravishing vocals say I'm better than those who local. Kids come near to break out like scared deer. Put ample time in. Get you familiar with me rhyming. These fools falling in love with me like Frankie Lyman. I come through doper so that you know who's mediocre. But see, I told you that this soldier gon' be your Oprah. Surround myself with some of the nice MCs and that night sleeping incubators to save rap energy. My eulogy, a compliment me from puberty. Around the same time I was introduced to nudity. But see, the community is blessed to have me. Rock a plate on my back so no friends can stab me. My fleet rode deep in 20 Jeeps with no backseat. Came in this game and impregnated it badly. For them I come again. Official rap citizen, classic LP. You know that we running them.
Running them. Word out, we running them. Right. No diggity. Come on.
Seize the skylines, then attach them with time bombs. Give them terror and let them know they live in error. I sever ties I once had without lies. Straight sabotage whoever spoke of multiple gods. Computate what I think and get headaches. Turn the mathematician into a mental case.
My lyrical grace keeps the pace when I'm stating this. Radio's hating this, underground blatant this. I'm stable, so shaking this, ain't on the agenda. Rise from the ladies, get returned to sender. Original trender, my voice tight, precise. Forget the magnet, I pull them in like dragnet. Off peak hours, on my offbeat hours. My radiance vents, then I disperse with power. For them I come again, official rap citizen, classic LP. You know that we running them.
Always that, you know what I'm saying? Keep on running, keep on running. Nah, word up, Wise. Word up, we keep on running.
Come with finesse, blessed with delicacy. It's rap supremacy, spearheading my embassy. Rock back and forth, it shows like cameo. Even got the flair, but my hair's natural. Why you say you represent, I come self-evident. Exhibit my exquisite Mr. Sense elegance. I leave you rappers dense, for my motion is stunning. Just a group of rap stars like Constellation. They'll be on probation when skills is lost. Make another whack jam, you'll get sent up north. I exhaust what I can to my b-boy fans. They wanna shake my hand and then roll with the caravan. Nobody ever told them life was so grand. For them I come again, official rap citizen, classic LP. You know that we running them.
We running them, we running them, we running them. Right. Word up, word up.
DAC only.
That's how we hold it down.
Merge ab, ha.
For the underground.
Bow. How about let me turn it out?